Welcome to this Smart Money Concept full trading course for beginners. If you've ever wondered how the big players like banks, hedge funds, and institutional investors trade, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll simplify the Smart Money Concept, or SMC, and walk you through examples to make everything crystal clear. By the end of this course, you'll understand key principles like market structure, order blocks, liquidity, and how to identify high-probability setups. Let's dive in. What is smart money concept? Smart money refers to institutional traders, banks and hedge funds that move billions of dollars in the market. They don't rely on random indicators or luck. Instead, they analyze the market deeply, manipulate price action, and create liquidity traps to make consistent profits. Here's an example. Imagine a scenario where the market is trending upward. Retail traders place their stop losses just below the recent lows. Smart money manipulates the market by driving the price down to trigger those stop losses, grabs the liquidity, and then reverses to continue upward. Now let's have a look at a real chart example. Here we are looking at an uptrend, and most retail traders will place their buy orders when price reaches the support trend line. However, on the third touch here, we can see that the orders were taken out by this long wick. This movement was a liquidity sweep to gather momentum to push price back to the upside. This is what we'll learn to recognize and trade alongside smart money. Our next topic is understanding market structure. Market structure is the foundation of smart money trading. It's all about identifying the trend and predicting where the market might go next. Here's a simple breakdown with examples. Number 1, bullish structure. When the market is making higher highs and higher lows, it indicates a bullish trend. This shows that buyers are in control, consistently pushing prices higher and defending previous lows. It suggests strong demand and a willingness to buy at increasingly higher levels. Traders often look for opportunities to buy during retracements to higher lows, aligning their trades with the prevailing upward momentum. Number 2, bearish structure. In a bearish trend, price forms lower highs and lower lows. This indicates that sellers are in control, driving the market downward as supply exceeds demand. Each attempt by buyers to push prices higher results in weaker rallies, creating lower highs, while sellers consistently push prices to new lows. Traders typically look for opportunities to sell during retracements to lower highs, aligning their trades with the prevailing downward momentum. Number 3, range-bound market or consolidation. When the market moves sideways, it's consolidating, and smart money is accumulating or distributing positions. This phase typically occurs when there is a temporary balance between buyers and sellers, leading to a lack of clear directional movement. During consolidation, smart money uses this opportunity to quietly build large positions without causing significant price movement, often setting the stage for the next big move. Traders can identify consolidation zones by observing price moving within a defined range or channel, and they should remain cautious, waiting for a breakout or other confirmation before entering a trade. Pro tip: start by analyzing the higher time frame, like the daily or 4-hour chart, to identify the primary trend. Our next topic is liquidity, the engine of the market. Liquidity is the fuel that drives the market. Smart money hunts for liquidity zones to enter or exit their trades. Here's an example. Number 1, liquidity often accumulates above key swing highs in an uptrend or below swing lows in a downtrend. Retail traders are taught to sell at resistance. They place their stop losses above the resistance level. Smart money knows this, so they push the price above the resistance to trigger those stop losses. After grabbing liquidity, the market reverses. This move is called a liquidity grab or stop hunt. Another practical liquidity concept to look out for is equal lows and equal highs, which act as magnets for price. These levels often appear deceptively strong to retail traders as they resemble well-established support or resistance levels. However, to smart money, these zones represent pools of liquidity waiting to be exploited. Equal lows occur when price repeatedly touches a similar level of support without breaking below it. Retail traders view this as a strong support zone and place buy orders or stop losses for short trades just below the level. To smart money, the area just below the equal lows is a liquidity pool filled with stop-loss orders and sell-stop orders from breakout traders. Therefore, price is likely to push further to the downside, grabbing the liquidity resting below the equal lows, and then continue with its upward movement. This behavior occurs because smart money often manipulates the market to trigger stop-losses placed by retail traders below the equal lows. Once the liquidity is collected, the market reverses as institutions use the gathered liquidity to fuel their upward moves, aligning with the prevailing bullish trend. This liquidity grab creates an opportunity for savvy traders to enter long positions after confirmation of the reversal. Liquidity can also lie near order blocks or imbalances, which are key zones where smart money previously entered the market with large orders. When price revisits these zones, it often attracts both pending orders and stop-loss orders from retail traders. Your job is to identify where liquidity is likely to be in trade with smart money, not against it. Now, let us dive into the order blocks, smart money's entry zones. What are order blocks? Order blocks are zones on the chart where institutional traders place large orders, resulting in significant price movements. These zones represent areas where supply or demand is concentrated, and they often indicate where price is likely to react in the future. Here are characteristics of order blocks. In a bullish scenario, price often makes a sharp move to the upside, leaving a clear imbalance, also called a fair value gap. For a bullish order block, identify the last bearish candle before a sharp upward move. Price frequently revisits the order block, offering trading opportunities. Now let's move on to the left side for a bearish scenario. Price often makes a sharp move to the downside, leaving a clear imbalance, also called a fair value gap. For a bearish order block, identify the last bullish candle before a sharp downward move. Price frequently revisits the order block, offering trading opportunities. Order blocks often form near significant support or resistance levels, swing highs or swing lows, or areas of consolidation. Let us now take it a step further and break down a trade step by step using market structure, liquidity concept, and order blocks. Let's look at a full trade example. Step 1. Identifying the market structure. In this chart, we identify the market structure as bullish, indicated by price consistently breaking structure to the upside. These higher highs and higher lows confirm our bullish sentiment and show that the market is dominated by buying pressure. Step 2. Spotting the fair value gap. As price pushes to the upside, it leaves behind a gap in the market, commonly referred to as a fair value gap. This gap represents an area where the market moved too quickly, creating inefficiencies. Price tends to return to these gaps to fill them before continuing in the direction of the trend. Step 3. Marking the bullish order block. Right below the fair value gap, we identify the last bearish candle that created the gap in the market. This candle becomes our bullish order block, a zone where smart money initiated large buy orders to drive price higher. We anticipate that price will retrace, fill the fair value gap, and then tap into the bullish order block before continuing its upward movement. Step 4. Noticing trendline liquidity. Another important observation is the trendline liquidity at the top. Retail traders often use trendlines to place buy orders or set stop-loss levels. These areas of liquidity become attractive targets for smart money. We expect price to take out the liquidity resting above the trendline. Fill the fair value gap. Reverse at the bullish order block. Step 5. Anticipating and observing the outcome. Now that we've analyzed the chart, we patiently wait to see how price reacts to our key levels. As anticipated, price does exactly what we expected. It pushes down and grabs the trendline liquidity. It retraces to fill the fair value gap. It taps into the bullish order block and reverses upward. Finally, price pushes all the way to the upside, confirming our analysis and demonstrating how combining market structure, order blocks, fair value gaps, and liquidity concepts can align our trading with smart money. And there you have it, a beginner-friendly introduction to the smart money concept with examples. Trading like smart money is about discipline, patience, and understanding the logic behind market moves. Practice these concepts, journal your trades, and refine your skills over time. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more in-depth trading content. Remember, trade smart, not hard. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.